Good morning, it's Wednesday the 26th of January, it's about 12:30 and temperature's quite mild this morning. We're on about 8 and I'm looking up this road and it heads to Lagan College and over to Newton Breda. And I'm out this morning trying to video this junction here. This is a staggered junction. It is on the Ballygowan Road and it is where we would traditionally call the Water Trough Junction. And prior to about 20 years ago, this was a crossroads, and you can imagine trying to get from here over to where the silver car is coming out. That's the upper Braniel Road. If this was a very, very busy junction or crossroads, it was a nightmare. You took your life in your hands getting across the road. It is just absolutely shocking. So the road services, in their wisdom, decided to put in this staggered junction, and it, you know, to all intents and purposes, it actually works quite well. But it has a few problems. If you don't know the road layout, you haven't been in this area, you know, you could get caught out. So those signs point up to Castlereagh Hills Golf Club and Hillmount Garden Centre, where that lighted car is coming down. And this is a very busy road, a lot of heavy traffic on it, and if you think that it's busy now, you should see it about 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to try and cross the road here. Mr. Beecham in the 1950s took away all our railways, so most of our railways, so everything has to be transported, heavy freight has to be transported by road. So I'm looking down towards Belfast, where that car is coming up the road, where the lights on, that silver car. So I'm looking down there, and we're about 4 miles outside Belfast, and I'm trying to get across the road here. And we're in the country here, you know, this is rural. So I'm just now approaching the upper Braniel Road where the blue car is coming out, and there's a steep rise just round the corner. And if you're wanting to get across there, you have to mind that cars aren't going to whiz round this corner. It's blind to you, you can't see, but you can hear. So I'm getting across. Now there is a major problem, and here's where it occurs. If you've got a line of traffic waiting where that red sign is, not where these cars are lined up, where that car is turning right. If you've got a line of traffic there in a rush hour situation, and you've got a line of traffic here wanting to get across where that arrow is pointing and away round to turn right towards Newton Breda, then who has right of way? Now it's all well and good if there's only one car sitting here and one car sitting there. It's obviously going to be the first car to arrive. It'll have right of way. But if you've got 5 or 6 on both sides of the road, 5 or 6 here, and nobody knows who has arrived early or anything else, and one or two go whenever it's not their turn, then frustration can build up, and then somebody can come straight across and try to get across, and then there's an inevitable smash. And there's been so many smashes here. There used to be a smash here every weekend whenever it was Crossroads. There's not so many smashes now, so I'm going to walk on up to show you where the cars go here. Follow that grey vehicle with the lights on, and he's turning round. And the sign says Lisburn and City, Castlereagh City. For goodness sake, we're only about 4 miles outside Belfast, and we're supposed to be in Lisburn Council, but you know, which is miles away, maybe 10, 12. You know, that's silly, but that's another. That's a rant for another day. It says speed cameras on this road too. What happens is, you know, there's no permanent fixed speed cameras, and this is going towards Ballygowan, and this is going towards Roselawn Cemetery, where George Best is laid. What happens is you get a speed camera vehicle, and it will clock your speed if you're going too hard. So, traffic going up to the right and cutting across will be going towards Newton Breda. This traffic here, the red car going to Ballygowan. And I'll try and get across the road. And it is confusing if you don't know the road layout. So I'm heading back down to where the motorbike is. Nothing coming. Cars fly on this road. I mean, we're talking 50, 60 miles per hour going round this bend, and you know, and in rush hour they go even harder. So you have to be very, very careful and know where you're going, precisely where you're going. And it helps to know the road layout so you can plan your next move. Farmers have been out cutting the hedges. And that red car is going straight into Belfast. The white car is going straight into Belfast. The black car is going over to Lagan College in Newton Breda. And there's the daffodils growing on the bank. And there was a wee girl killed in a motor. She ran off the road. The driver ran off the road, and she was a passenger, and she was killed up in there. You can see, you know, that there's heavy lorries using this road all the time. Particularly dangerous for small cars and motorbikes, because you'd just be absolutely pulverised. And I'm going to cross the road here to get over back to the motorbike. Right, here we go. A lot of road debris about the place as well, which is not good for motorbikes. Yes, he's heading off right, and he's going up the hill to Hillmount and doing the rat run maybe over to Dundonald, because that's basically what happens. It's a through cut, and there's a house for sale too, and it's Chandler, and maybe Sarah Ferry might be interested. To give you the details. I don't know whether it's this house in here, not sure. Eventually I see this this road. Oh, wee berries there. Eventually I see this road as being traffic lighted. It has to come as traffic increases. So that was my wee walk round the Water Trough, staggered junction on the Ballygowan Road. And now all I have to do is get myself home. And we live just over the top of the rise there, not so far up, as most of you know already. Okay, see you soon.